knob cylinder. These are the knobs. These are the things we call knobs. No. They are from biggest to smallest, and they are always steady. Move it a little bit. It's okay. So they are from biggest to smallest, and they are always 10. They are 4. They are 4 with the same pattern but different sizes, heights, and length. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you can put those things aside and let me finish. You tend to it when you are done. Now, this is the first one. This is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. Now, every Montessori material has isolated skill. What I mean by isolated skill is that there is a particular skill a child is supposed to get from using a particular Montessori material. They don't have the same skills. There are different skills children are supposed to get from them. This is knob cylinder. There is knobless cylinder, the one that you don't have anything to hold on to. It has its own skill set too. There is the pinter, there is the brown stairs, and like that. So every Montessori material, there is a particular skill a child is supposed to get from each Montessori material. From this material now, the first skill, yes you can, the first skill is differentiation of size. Don't let that phone fall. Move it inside. Differentiation of size. Differentiation of size. It helps children to be able to differentiate sizes. That this is big. This is bigger. No, that this is big. This is bigger. This is bigger than this, and this is the biggest. Do you understand now? This is the biggest.
Like comparing sizes.
That's why I said differentiation of size. It helps children to be able to identify sizes. That this is the biggest one, followed by this, followed by this, followed by this one. Another thing is that it helps children to develop pincer grips. The three dominant fingers we are using to pick this are the same fingers children are going to use to hold a writing material. So this is their tripod finger. This is also their tripod finger. But that is not the direct aim. That of tripod finger is an indirect aim. The direct aim is differentiation of sizes. Do you understand now? So when the child feels the size with his or her hand, the child feels the size with his or her hands, she should be able to know that this block does not belong here. It doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong here. The child should be able to plug the blocks back into their right positions because of differentiation of size, visual differentiation of size, even before touch. I'm talking now to you because you are Montessori girls, you are teachers. You are teachers. And I need to tell you, if I am presenting to children, which you are all going to do, when you are presenting to children, you don't talk. After the initial introduction, I just tell them this is the painter, and we are going to be learning how to the painter and how to differentiate sizes. You stop talking. With children, you stop talking. Why do you stop talking? You adults, when I'm talking, you can be hearing me and still be paying attention to this thing. Children do not have the opportunity to do that. They are easily distracted. So when you are presenting to children, you don't talk, because it is what you are saying they will concentrate on. They won't concentrate on the material. So in order not to take the shine away from the material, for them to focus, you are silent when you are presenting. At the beginning of your presentation, you tell them the need or importance to be quiet and watch. Now, I went from number 10 to number 4 because this is the first time presenting. The same thing you are also expected to do when you are presenting to children. You don't go through the whole process at the same time, at once. Except when you are presented it to children over and over again and you are sure that they are now used to the material. If you are presenting for the first time, you have to stop somewhere and do an evaluation before you continue. You can still continue that very day, maybe in the afternoon when they come back, or your next class with them, but not immediately going from 1 to 10. Do you understand now? So this is the knob cylinder. The knob cylinder is under the learning area we call sensorial. This is the sensorial shelf. This shelf, everything from here, from this shelf to that place where she places her phone, that shelf where she has her phone, those are sensorial materials. Montessori has 5 learning areas. Montessori has 5 learning areas. This is the sensorial shelf. Let me turn this so that those that are online can see it. This is the sensorial shelf. From here to this place where you have the leaf, that's the sensorial shelf. That's the sensorial shelf. So that is how the sensorial shelf looks like. All the materials on all this place are called sensorial materials in Montessori. There are very few sensorial materials that are not here. I don't even think there is any when it comes to sensorial material. The sound jars are there, the complex cylinder is there, knob cylinder is there, the circle is there, the rainbow stacker is there, the Montessori bell is there, a keyboard is there. All the Montessori, all the trinomial binomial cubes are there, the color boxes are there, all the sensorial materials are there. Now from here down is the geography shelf. This is the geography shelf. From this place, where I have this cabinet, where I have this flag, down to here. Please touch that place, love. Yes, that is the geography shelf. Those are geography materials. And then the biomes are here in their boxes. From that place, yes, touch that place. Yes, from that place down to the end of the wall are the numeracy, math shelf. That's the math shelf from here. And then on this other side, where you have the grammar farm, yes, from that grammar farm, touch the grammar farm. From that grammar farm down to where you have the scale is the literacy shelf. And at the back, lower back, that's practical life. That is practical life. So those are the Montessori learning areas.
Okay, ma, sorry, ma. If I don't lost my state of the geography comes under culture.
Cultural and geography is the same thing. Cultural and geography is the same. So this is cultural. You can also call it geography. This is sensorial. That's math. That's language, and that's practical life. So I want to. Are you done with the laptop? Please, quickly, because I want to complete that that topic I'm taking. We stopped at number 8, not so?
Yes,
okay, so I want to complete it. So we will also send the handout to the group for the benefit of those of you that come late. Those of you that come late, I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you. I don't like students coming late. When students comes late, it frustrates the lecturer. There's no class we want to do here that we don't plan for. And I know that most of you are teachers. Imagine you've planned for a class. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you plan for a class, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you get to school. When does school start? When does the class start in schools? Those of you that are in the private school, we start class in the morning. 8:30. And then you get to school 8:30. Some of you are even there 7:30 because you need to do one thing or the other before your students come. And then you get to the school. Thank you. Let me open that. Human tendencies. Please let me return it. Number 8. Number 8. Here. And then you get to school by 7:38, and your first students came in at 9:30. How will you feel? As the teacher, how will you feel? Will you be happy? Okay, so that's what you do when you come to class anytime you like. And another thing I used to tell students here is, if you are my students, I'm a part-time lecturer at LASU, Early Childhood Education. If you are my student at LASU, some of you will not be in my class today, because at that place we are allowed to do that. I'll send you out, and there's nothing you can do. So don't abuse privilege. There are some students that have passed through this place. If they need my reference, I will not give them. I'm telling you the truth. I will not give them. The only thing that made us to give them their certificate and transcripts at the end is that they paid for the course. But their conduct and their punctuality and attendance was so discouraging that I don't even want to have anything to do with them in future, because I don't have the confidence. Why can't I give them reference? There's a type of confidence I need to have in you as a student, that, oh, love, she's always present. You do tests, I see that what we taught here, she knows it. You do presentations, you do assessment. They are doing assessment today. You had me tell Mr. Light that I want to be there. I want to, because I'm going to score them. And I'm going to be very hard on them because they've been learning since last year. So if there's any one of them that doesn't come, is not punctual, does anyhow, I will treat you anyhow when you need me. And one of the reasons why I can't give them references, that I don't trust you. I cannot allow you to go and spoil my name. Because there's a possibility that, okay, you are looking for a job somewhere, in a school somewhere, and you get there, you meet I'm not the only one that knows Montessori. There are a lot of people that know this thing very well too. And then you meet somebody there that knows, like me, and they say, present. They take you to their Montessori room and say, can you please present? And then you go there and you go and start doing anyhow. But you said you did Montessori. Yes, yes. I have a diploma in Montessori. Which kid did you go? Treasure. Huh? 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 And there are also some students that are finished from here. If they're asking me for reference every month, I'll be giving them. I'll be giving them. Look at that woman, Mrs. Thompson. She's inside. That wore black trouser. That came. She comes from Abeokuta. When she gets to Abeokuta, Lafenwa, she will now take maybe 1,500 or 2,000 naira bus again. From Lafenwa, she said she will spend another 1 hour. There was a day that woman got home by 10 p.m. By the time she was sending me message, that I kept sending her message, because when they come from long distance like that, I like following up with them. So I kept sending message as she was going, because that day it was also very rainy. So I kept sending around 7, are you home, ma? She said, no, ma, I just got to Abeokuta. I'm now boarding bus from Lafenwa. I kept praying for her. By the time she got home, she said, I just got home, ma. I look at my time, 10:01. Look at that dedication. And there is, since Mrs. Thompson resumed, I don't think she has been absent up to 5 times. I don't think so. She has not been absent up to 5 times. I can remember 2 or 3 times she was absent. One, I think her son was doing orientation, just got admission. She was taking the boy to school. 2, I think they were doing their inter-house sport or something. She's hardly absent. Look at that passion from that distance. There are people in Lagos here, in this Lagos, see. They'll have 1 million reasons why they cannot come inside this Lagos. Do you understand? So I'm not saying, I know we are all women, they are one thing or the other, you need to take care of something at home, this, but there is a way you will do it that will understand that, oh, this person is actually passionate. Maybe there are some issues. There's a young lady inside. She comes from, I've forgotten where she called that place in Ikorodu. But when you get to Ikorodu garage, she will still take a bus of like maybe 180. Whether Odonguyon, Kinikon, inside. I know it's inside. When she's going today, you are from Ikorodu too. When she's going today, maybe people work together. And this young lady, she's not married. She's the one funding herself for this course. No parent, nobody is funding her. The day she told me, I felt like crying. So, because of transport, if that lady was living around here, she'll be, if I tell her to be coming to school, every Friday and Saturday she'll be coming. So because of that, I told her, just come twice a month. Last week she wanted to come. She sent a message to, I think Mr. Lighton. She said she wants to come, but she does not have transport. Mr. Lighton was even telling her, should I send you 2,000 so that you can come? For you to know how sincere she was. Some young people will collect that 2,000 and they will still not come. What will he do? He told him that he should not send the 2,000 because the 2,000 is not enough for her for her to and fro. She's here today. You understand? So we look at passion. We look at your commitments when we do things here. Do you understand me? Your mom is supposed to be here today. Tell her she must be here next week. That's our group. They are doing presentation today. Now, have we done number 8?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are now on 9. Abstraction. Abstract, yes, from abstraction. So, when you are teaching children in abstraction, you have to, even though you know the meaning of abstract, you are not seeing that thing. Now, even though you are teaching them in abstraction, you have to move from concrete to hands-on activities, to the creation of mental images. So this was the creation of the sun in my mental image. Is big, ball, flame, fire. See that we attract and say, wow, this thing is big. So now representations of the other planets: Jupiter, Uranus, Mars, Earth. They've thrown away my Saturn. I don't know where they threw my Saturn. Saturn is supposed to have a ring around it, so I'm going to have to do another Saturn. This is Neptune. Now this is the sun in the middle of them. Then I did this. It's an improvised material, but you can see that it is actually answering the question that I have in my mind. I was able to bring the mental image I have in my mind. I was able to produce it to life. So now, because I'm an artist anyway, so it's easy for me to do these things. So it is the creation of mental images, ideas, mental images, ideas, and imagination. Ideas and imagination. Full stop. Ideas and imagination. Full stop. It is the capacity for symbolic thoughts. Symbols. This is a symbol of the sun. This is not the sun. This is a symbol of the sun. Symbolic thoughts. Full stop. Materials that are materialized abstractions. Materials that are materialized abstractions. So put materialized abstraction in parentheses. Materialized abstractions. E.g., the golden beats, representing the decimal system. Those are the golden beats beside you on the math shelf. Those are the golden beats. All the Montessori materials you see, Dr. Maria Montessori also created these materials from our own mental images too. I need them to be stacking up something in different sizes to go in sequence, so much so that it will attract them. The painter, the broadband stairs, they've taken the broadband stairs inside because they are using it. So materials that are materialized abstractions. Look at the grammar farm. Look at the grammar farm beside you. It's a materialized abstraction. I also presented that. The original, should I call it original? Okay, let me say the original grammar farm, the one they sell, they import from China, is so small. If you have ever seen it before, it's so small. And they are plastics. Yes. They are plastics. They are not as eye-catching, and it's not like this. So when I saw that one, I've heard people to buy those ones many times, because I have people that bring from China. It that comes from China that patronize us. Now let me tell you, for those of you that are into you have schools, or you have plans to have your own schools, if you buy materials from China importers, in most cases, it's half you are buying. Half of that material. I've worked with somebody that used almost about 5 million to import materials. She went to China. She started, I need the brown stairs, I need this, I need that. By the time she came home, 4 suitcases. She now called me. Her school is in Ikeja. That she come and see the materials. Half is what they gave her. Many things that she's done. I'll soon be done, so that she can. Tell her to give me 10 minutes. Many things that were supposed to be with the materials were not there. Now look at this grammar farm. If you look at, there is something behind it. No, on the shelf. on the shelf behind. Can you bring it out, please? Thank you, thank you. Yes, that one. Bring it out. That one you touch. Move that table forward a bit. Bring it me. There's... Yes, pick the ball. Now this one.
I think it's the software.
No, is part of the grammar form. The pyramid and the verb. That's the verb. That's the verb in the grammar form. Put it inside the grammar form. Bring this. Now, these are called grammar. These are called grammar symbols. These are called grammar symbols. Preposition. This is the pyramid. This talks about noun. The noun is the oldest part of grammar because the noun is man. It started from generation. That's why they replicated it in black. It's the oldest thing. It's like the Egyptians' pyramids. Now, this is the verb. It rose. The verb is an action word, so it rose. Now, you have the pronoun, the adjective, the conjunction, the prepositions. These are called grammar symbols. Now, if you import grammar farm or buy it from an imported person, if you say I want grammar farm, you buy that grammar farm separate. The animals will not even be there. You buy the animals separately. This will not be there. Now, under that table, there are grammar symbols, grammar cards. Did you see them? The conjunctions, the prepositions that we use. That's why we put the sets together. You understand what I mean now? That, okay, please let me show the grammar farm, and you can send the picture to the group. Video the grammar farm and that preposition, and then let me send the video to the group so that those in the group will understand what we're talking about. Now, let us video this one too. Now, that is the whole grammar set. That's the whole grammar set you are seeing there. You can't get this whole grammar set. You can't even get it for 100K if you import it. Minus, they will not sell everything to you. You understand? That is what a lot of people who buy imported materials don't understand. And the reason why I know the difference is that I went deep into Montessori. I studied from one of the best Montessori institutions in the world, NAMC, North American Montessori Institute. That is the difference between some of us and people who just learn Montessori online, or you just go to one school. You will not get to the depths. And they won't even tell you the truth. You don't know, so they won't tell you the truth. So there are some Montessori materials we see here. You go to other centers or see other people teaching Montessori, you won't see it there. It's not their fault though. They don't know. They don't know too that those things are needed. They don't know. You understand? So let me finish quickly so that Mrs. Elias can come in. So we have the golden bead representing the decimal system, impressionistic charts, comma, impressionistic charts, comma, then opportunities for research and big picture thinking. Opportunity for research and big picture thinking. That is why we ensure that our students here, they do projects. It is compulsory at the end of this program for you to do projects. Project is what will give you the opportunity for research. Apart from the things we have taught you, you need to go and dig deep and learn. Opportunities for research and big picture thinking. Big picture thinking. Number 10, self-perfection. 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 The drive to improve oneself. The drive to improve oneself is the drive to improve yourself that makes people to come here. Some of you are not finding it easy to run this program. We all know what Nigeria is. Even if it's not finance, you have one thing and the other to do at home. I've had a student before that every Saturday she was coming here with her 2 children every day, and she was coming from police barracks at Ikeja. You know why? In order for her husband to frustrate her not to attend the program, he said she must not leave the children at home. These children are, one is like maybe 10, another one like 6 or 7, and she does not have a car. She comes with them from beginning to the end of the program, the whole 1 year. The day we did graduation, she brought the big one. She said, we studied together. We are going to do graduation together. Those children will sit here. They will eat their lunch and breakfast and everything. They will sit under that place. One of them, the small one, will lie down. She will sleep. That is commitment, big commitment. Some people did not come because they don't have where to put their children. I've had many inquiries like that there's nowhere I'll put the children. And one of them said, I can't learn online. She said she can't learn online. When she learns things online, she doesn't understand. She's a virtual student. So it is your self-perfection that brings the drive to improve yourself, not for external reward. Not for external reward, not for external reward, but for internal satisfaction. But for internal satisfaction of growth and competence. For internal satisfaction of growth and competence. Full stop. It is the motivation to realize one's potential. It is the motivation to realize one's potential. An environment that fosters, it is the motivation to realize one's potential, full stop. An environment that fosters intrinsic motivation. An environment that fosters intrinsic motivation over rewards and punishments. Intrinsic motivation over rewards and punishments. Intrinsic motivation over rewards and punishment. Freedom to choose challenging work.
That's the next point now.
No, it's a continuation. Freedom to choose challenging work. Comma. A focus on personal best. A focus on personal best rather than comparison with others. A focus for personal best rather than comparison with others. And this is the final one. Then next week we'll go on human tendencies across the 4 planes of development. Now, the last one, spirituality slash gregariousness slash belonging. Spirituality slash gregariousness slash belonging. This is the need to connect with something larger than oneself. This is the need to connect with something larger than oneself. A community, comma, a group, comma, or a sense of purpose. Full stop. Full stop. The multi-age classroom itself, functions as a small community. Functions as a small community. Group activities and discussions. Group activities and discussions. It is cosmic education. It is cosmic education which helps the child find their place and purpose in the universe. That's the end of class. Human tendencies. That's the end of part 1 of human tendencies. Next week we'll do the part 2, and I do it online to make things faster. The part 2, tendencies in the 4 planes of development, and I take it online for you during the week. I'll drop it, but make sure that's what I'll do, because we have large notes. Now, in each of the, on Mr. Lighton has posted it, but I'll tell him to repost. Mr. Lighton has posted it, not one. You will repost it. Now, in each of those courses, yes, there are 12 in the courses. There are 12 topics each. So in this philosophy now, this is the 3rd topic or 4th topic we are taking in philosophy. This is just number 4. Yes, for this semester.
4th topic.
This is the 4th topic. No, I understand. We will work on it. Mr. Lighton will look at the topics and he will repost and tag it that you will know under this one. So we are going to do that. We have defined everything. Don't worry about that. That will be taken care of. So like this is the 4th topic under philosophy. You understand now? And you've been taking it. You understand? So that is how it will go. Some topics we have not done. We have not done some topics. We are going to do it. So that is why we will not depend on only Saturday classes. I'm looking at us arranging classes online every Friday. Friday, maybe 6 to 7 or 5 to 6. We are still going to do a poll online. We want to look at a time where majority of you would have got home from work. You are home so that you can come online. You understand? And so what that will help us to do is it will make us move faster. It will make us move faster, because we must finish all this before we go to 2nd semester. At least you must finish half of this before you do your first CA. Because after every semester there is a CA. Yes, because after I'm not the only one that is taking. Mr. Lighton is taking his own. Mr. Agnes is taking. At least we must have taken half of this, because our questions are coming from there. And that is why you are supposed to take that CA before Easter. But what we have decided to do is to make the CA come after Easter. So during that Easter break, you will have time to study. When you are on holiday, you have time to study so that you understand. I'm done. Please come and close this thing. Let Miss Elias come here. I'm done here. I'm going to that place.
So, but the last line, it's a
cosmic education which helps the child find their place and purpose in the universe. Which helps the child find their place and purpose in the universe.
Naomi and Lulu say, what's your favorite color?
Eh?
She said, what's your favorite color?
Who says so?
What's the I don't know.
Is it our student that said that? My favorite.